Hi, I'm Jordyn.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Welcome to our channel. We just wanted to do a quick introduction about who we are, how we met, how we decided to make this channel. We met working at the same hospital. How did we find out that we both had a passion for books?
Reading them. Pretty much everyone in our unit started reading ACOTAR at the same time somehow. And during that time, we did a lot of conversating about ACOTAR. And so the thought of a book club was thrown around a bunch of times. And one day I just decided to send out a Google form. And we started a book club earlier this year. And
we went from there.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago, I was on a trip with my boyfriend, and he threw out the idea, oh hey, why don't you make a BookTube or do something that you're passionate about with books? And then I came home and told Sarah about it, and I was like, hey, we should just do a BookTube.
Yeah, and I had been heavily thinking about it the whole year too, because I think it sounds so fun. But as we're doing this, I'm learning how stressful it is to talk to a camera.
So that's how we met. We still work together at the same hospital, on the same unit. How do we pick the books for our book club?
So originally we started by doing like form type things and narrowing it down to 3 or 4 picks and then putting those all in one form and seeing what the winner was. And then I just got annoyed of that because people were giving suggestions or were giving the same suggestions or weren't coming to book club or weren't reading, or it was just really hard to keep up with like the group chats and making the quizzes and everything. So eventually Jordyn found this jar that she used to use for Texas treats.
Yeah, my dog's treats.
And it's so cute. So we got, I don't even know where you found these.
Oh, I made them.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
These.
Everyone picked a book and they wrote it down and they put it in the jar. And the only ones in the jar were ones that people at book club put in. And then we passed.
On that day.
Yeah. And then we passed the jar around and everyone took one. It was kind of like a situation where we're not reading this book. And then the last person, the book they picked was the book that we were going to read for that month. But then we had the idea to just leave them all in there.
And especially because so many books, like you'd pick them up and be like, oh, like I really wanted to read that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, this way it's just easier. You can just pick one and be done.
Yeah. So we just pick somebody to pick one out of the jar. Everyone still writes down a book that they want to read and puts it in the jar, and then more and more books accumulate in the jar.
So then it's a real guessing game.
Yeah. We just say, okay, you're picking this one's book. Go ahead and pick one from the jar. And that's what we read that month.
Yeah. And it's definitely hard because we all work in the same unit, so we're not very like, we just kind of, Jordyn and I will go through and see what day works the best, what day has the least amount of people that are in book club that we know are probably going to read the book, like if they aren't working. So
we try to coordinate the best we can. Most of the time it's at my house. I have a passion for hosting as well, so I like setting things up and organizing a get-together for book club.
And making cute drinks.
I'm on drink duty. Today, we are going to go through our 2025 reading stats. So we're going to talk about the genre we read the most. What are our 5-star reads?
Authors we read the most.
Yeah.
Page count.
How many books we read. Those types of things. So Sarah can go first. We both actually use multiple platforms to track our books. Sarah started with Goodreads. I ditched Goodreads a long time ago just because I don't like the way it's set up. It's very retrograde, in my opinion.
They're actually updating it right now.
Are they?
Yeah, it looks really different.
Oh, well, now I gotta look. But,
I mean, not really different.
We started using Storygraph. I think I was using Storygraph.
I think you had an account, but you also were not using it.
Yeah, I don't know what I was using.
I don't remember how I found it. I think I just found it on social media or something, and I really liked the way that Storygraph had their stats. And then this year when I got into watching BookTube, I saw a lot of them using Fable, and I thought that looked really fun. Plus, we could put our book club on there. I started tracking in January this year, but I did not track my, streak in January, so I don't really know what days I read in January. I guess I could look on Storygraph. That would be in there.
Does it tell you what your longest streak is? Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I'll get into it. My longest reading streak so far this year, well, I'm not going to beat it because right now I'm at 81 days, so there's no way to beat it. My longest streak this year was 123 days, and that streak started March 24th and lasted 123 days, which goes until, I remember, I think it was July 24th. Yeah, so I read every day. That's just a chapter. Just a chapter or two, you know. You don't always got to do too many things. Should I just keep going? Okay. My most read genre this year was romance with 32 books.
Well, how many books did you read total this year?
So far, I have finished 52 books.
Nice. What was your goal?
25.
Nice. You exceeded your goal.
Yeah, I did. My best month was November with 8 books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, November with 8 books, and my worst month was September with 1 book. Can you tell when I started studying again?
Yeah. No time for reading.
Actually, that's a straight up lie. I just lied to you. I started studying again in November.
Oh. Well, most of those were audiobooks because of our trip.
Yeah, on our trip. We went to Tennessee and listened to a lot of audiobooks. Okay, so romance is my most read genre with 32 books. My second highest was young adult with 19 books. Fantasy comes in third for 16 books. Fiction 10 and mystery 5. My average rating this year is 3.5. And my most read author is Sarah J. Maas with 8 books. Because I read Throne of Glass this year. Lori Gilmore with 4 books because I've been reading the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore books.
Oh yeah, that series.
I think I have 1 or 2 left. And then in third is Elsie Silver with 3 books. Which actually she ties with Lauren Roberts and Suzanne Collins. Which in 2 days Suzanne Collins is probably gonna be with Lori Gilmore because I'm almost done with the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
What was your average rating for this year?
3.5.
Nice. Your 5-star?
My 5-star reads this year. Starting off strong with Onyx Storm. Next was one that really caught me by surprise because this was our first book club book. Second book club book. Oh, because I gave Heartless Hunter a 4. Why do I always forget about Heartless Hunter?
I don't know.
Anyways, Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt. That book was so beautiful and so cute. I really liked it a lot. My next 5-star was Rebel Witch by Kristen Ciccarelli. Ciccarelli?
I don't know. Can't pronounce to save my life. So, we butchered that and we're so sorry.
Please, I guess. Yeah. So sorry. Next is Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas. Then The Favorites by Lane Fargo. and then Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid.
So how many was that?
6. I had six,
Oh, wow.
six 5-star reads this year. On average, I finished a book in 8 days.
Decent enough.
Yeah.
My stats for this year, I read 121 books so far. My goal was 100, and then I passed that, I think, in November, so I upped it to 130. Definitely not gonna make 130. I think that's a tie. A 3-way tie for the month that I read the most books. January, March, and August. The month that I read the least amount of books that is also a tie for June and December. Well, it's the 21st, so I'll read more. So we'll say June. In June, I read 5 books. That's when I went to Cancun, so I was enjoying
Drunk.
the vacation.
I'm just kidding.
All inclusive. And then my best reading streak was 91 days. January 21st through April 21st. Okay. My most read genre was romance with 76 books. My average rating was 3.6 stars. And my most read authors, it's a tie again for Frida McFadden and Sarah J. Maas with 8 books each. Okay, my 5-star reads for 2025. The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. Just saw that movie. Phenomenal. The Wedding People by Allison Espak. Not sure if I said that right. I probably didn't. Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas.
Change that rating. I think that was also a 5-star for me. I think about that book a lot.
It's a good one. Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young. Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. The Favorites by Lane Fargo. And Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 5-stars in 2025.
Success.
So those are our 2025 reading stats.
Not complete yet, but...
And that's all. Bye.
Thanks for watching.